Hey guys, so today I'm very excited for this look that I'm going to be showing you how to achieve. So I wanted to put this up just because I think it's different from the norm. It's based around this lip color, which might be scary to some, but it is kind of a pinky based purple, so it's more wearable than you might think. And if you wear it to New Year's Eve, it's one of those bold, really fun party time colors. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and please keep watching if you want to see how to achieve this look. Alright guys, so first things first, I'm going to apply a primer just all over my face, and I want something really glowy and youthful for this look, so I'm going to take my L'Oreal Lumi Magic Primer, which is kind of like a pearl tinted primer. It just gives you a really pretty glow to your face. I'm going to apply this all over, but mainly focusing in my T-zone area. Now that I have my primer on, I'm going to go ahead and take a foundation. This one is the BH Liquid Foundation. So I'm basically going to show you the general gist of how I apply foundation really quickly on this side. Everyone's technique is different, and I might do a foundation routine if you guys want to see how I apply my foundation. And I always generally use this Real Techniques brush. So with this foundation, since it's kind of tacky, I like to first kind of press it into my skin. It definitely is more of a heavy feeling foundation, kind of like the Revlon Color Stay, but not quite as thick as that. But I like to kind of push it on like that so that I know the product is going to be pushed into my skin and not just be laying on the top of it. And then what I like to do is kind of like go around in buffing motions just to like make sure that it's completely buffed into my skin and that there's no harsh lines or anything like that. I definitely don't want it to look cakey on my skin, and it kind of prevents that if I just go over it like that. And then since I do have like some acne marks and redness, I'll just show you really quickly. I just, again, bounce it over those parts, and then that's how I basically get my general foundation application. I like doing it this way because you can still see my skin, my freckles. You can still see some redness through it, but it's a lot more coverage. Alright, next I'm going to apply my concealer just underneath my eyes. I don't want a lot of concealer on my face today, just a little bit highlighted underneath my eyes. And this CoverGirl concealer is really great for that. And I'm just going to pat it in with my finger. I definitely want to make sure that my concealer underneath my eyes doesn't crease, or doesn't crease too badly, at least, because I do have a problem with creasing. I'm going to take this Icing Correcting Powder Beads Face Expert Pearls, and my sister actually got this for me like last year, but I never opened it up. I kind of forgot about it in my move, and then when I saw it again, I decided that I really wanted to try it. I've noticed it kind of has light reflecting particles on it that kind of highlight your face and give you a glow, but it's not like chunky shimmer or anything. It's just a really natural luminescent highlighted look underneath your eyes, and I really like the effect it gives underneath my eyes because it's also not too heavy and it doesn't cake up underneath my eyes. I know you can't probably see the true effect of it on camera, but I just feel like it gives a really pretty airbrushed look underneath your eye. Before I apply powder all over the rest of my face, I'm going to take this Stila highlight product, and it's in the color Rose Gold Shimmer. It is an all-over shimmer liquid illuminizer, and it's really pretty. I definitely want to try the gold one that also comes from Stila, and I just like to pop it on my cheekbones, dragging it upwards, and then I will just blend it in. You can definitely blend it out with either your fingers or a brush, but I'm going to just go ahead and take the same foundation brush, and again I just like to kind of like dab it on there, and then I kind of just like blend it backwards. After that, I'm simply going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and this big domed bronzing brush. I like to pat it in there, pick up some of the product, and then just push this all over my face. I do tend to get oily, so I do like to make sure that I put it all over my face, even where I've applied that highlight, just because I know it will end up peeking through anyway through the powder. After that, I'm going to take my e.l.f. eyebrow kit and I'm going to apply this onto my eyebrows. And I'm just going to fill them in. I don't want them to be too thick or bold, but I do want them to be noticeable. Alright, next I'm going to go for the eyes, and honestly these are going to be pretty simple. I want the main focus to be the lips. I'm just applying an eyeshadow primer. Alright, so the first step is I'm going to take a dark brown eyeliner pencil. This one is from Kat Von D and it is one of the autograph pencils. It is called Immortal Love. I didn't want to go for a black color because I thought it looked too harsh, but I definitely wanted something kind of dark and smoldery. And I'm just applying this in my lower waterline. Then what I'm going to do is just tightline on. So the next step is again pretty simple. This eyeshadow is something that I used to use all the time in the beginning when I first started my channel, so I've been in love with it for a while. It is the 24-hour Infallible eyeshadow in Gold Imperial, and I really love these L'Oreal eyeshadows. I just think they are really pigmented and they really pack a punch, and they also stay on your eye for a really long time. This is what this eyeshadow looks like. It is so gorgeous. I am in love with gold shades, and this is definitely one of my favorites. So I'm going to take this Real Techniques Pixel Pointer Eyeliner Brush, and I'm just going to tap that into the product. And then what I'm actually going to do is apply this in the inner corner of my eye. And sorry if you can hear a lot of noises in the background. My bulldog is in the background, and yeah, he likes to make a lot of noise. But basically, like I said, I'm just going to apply this around the inner tear duct area of my eye. This one is in Amber Rush. It just looks like that. And the color, again, is one of my favorite colors. It's just kind of like a bronzy tone, but it kind of has like a coppery golden rose gold undertone to it, so it's really pretty. And I'm going to take the same pointer eyeliner brush and I'm going to focus this underneath where I put that dark brown eyeliner and just kind of smudge out the edges of that dark brown eyeliner. And I'm going to pack that on about a couple of times just so I can get the color payoff that I want, but I'm keeping it quite thin. It's a really beautiful light orange shade. I'm just going to pack this onto with my finger, and then I'm going to pop this on to my upper eyelid, and I'm just going to pat that on. I'm not packing on too much color because I do want it kind of to be sheer and kind of light, but I'm just going to pack that on, and I'm not going to blend it up past my crease bone either. After that, I'm going to go back into that Amber Rush shade and again take that Pixel Pointer Eyeliner. And again, I'm just going to apply this as if it was kind of like an eyeliner. And I'm going to focus this on my upper lash line and just kind of smoke that out again. I want these colors to be on there very light, but I do want them to obviously kind of pop. And when the light hits it, it will look really pretty. So here's an up-close shot of the eyes really quickly, and I really love the colors. Like I said, if it was a little bit more sunny outside, you could see the shimmer a little bit better, but I really like how it looks. I think it's very elegant and sophisticated, and like I said, it's very simple to do, but it's kind of bold because of the really pretty gold and bronze and orangey shades. So I'm going to use this Glamorous Blush palette from BH Cosmetics. I decided to use this color because it matches the lipstick really well that I'm going to be using, and I think it's a really pretty fun shade, and I don't often use purple blush, and I just think this one is really pretty and fun, but it's still quite subtle. So I'm just going to pop that on. And then I'm just going to blend it out and backwards into my hairline. And make sure that I pull down a little bit just onto the apple of my cheek. I'm just going to add a little bit of bronzer to my face. I'm not going to go too hardcore with it, but I want a little bit of warmth to my face, and I love this chocolate bar for that. I'm going to use my big domed bronzing brush and just quickly brush this on. Like I said, I didn't want too much bronzer. This lipstick, it is kind of bright and bold, but at the same time it's kind of wearable still. It's called Divine, and it's by CoverGirl. The reason I say it's still kind of wearable is it has kind of a pinky fuchsia-y undertone to it, so even though it is a purple lipstick and it might appear straight purple on the camera, it definitely does have a pink undertone to it. And right away, hopefully you can see that it does kind of have that pinky undertone to it. It's a really pretty color. Anyway guys, here is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. As always, don't forget to click the like button down below and leave me suggestions for videos that you want to see in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!